thing for real right now? Oh, look, finally came up. Yay! I'm not sure what took it so long. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna wait for you guys to rejoin. I'll wait for you guys to start commenting before I talk a little bit more here. Alright, we're back. Get a few people here. Let's go turn around. Okay, you guys have rejoined. Hey, Unforgiven. The Gremlins take over. Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. When I get to a certain data threshold with AT&T, like I had like 3 gigabytes or less remaining, they make the connection slower. You reduce my bandwidth, and it makes it where it won't stream because I don't have enough bandwidth. Let's get in here and view this beautiful rainbow. I can't zoom out real far, but I don't know. Can you guys even see this? Oh, I guess you can. Okay, I was in a good spot. Okay, see the rainbow. Hey Megan, you are back. Yeah, I am back. I actually had to go in and add some data to my plan. I had 3 gigabytes left, which should be enough, but AT&T slows down the data, reduces the bandwidth once you get below that threshold. So that killed the stream basically. So I went and added some more data, and here we are. We're back. So thank you guys for coming back. I did get the PayPal, Megan, and I used some of that to purchase some more data. So that is how we are back. I really appreciate that. Yeah, AT&T. You know, I would consider going somewhere else, but AT&T has the best coverage in Tornado Alley, particularly in Texas. They have real good coverage, and in some cases they're the only carrier that has coverage, which is why I have AT&T. At some point, I'd like to upgrade my mobile router that sits under my back seat, and upgrade it to a model that can do concurrent cellular connections. Then I can use bonding to get the best quality possible and use 2 connections at once. But the other thing I'd like to do, if any of you guys saw the post from earlier, is I'd eventually like to get Starlink in motion, and pop a satellite dish on the truck, and that will allow us to have data everywhere, at least everywhere where Starlink is available, which is pretty much the entire United States, I think. So that'll help us do that. This storm is almost completely fizzled out, which is not to be unexpected because, well, that's what these storms do during the summer until we get some upper level support and wind shear. Once we get some wind shear next week, hopefully we'll get any of these storms to actually stick around and be interesting instead of just raining and lightning. But I appreciate you guys joining me back on here again. You guys are the best. Seriously, I really appreciate y'all. You guys have helped push this channel further than I anticipated it would get this year. So definitely happy about that. And we're gonna, I think I'm going the wrong way here, but I'm gonna turn here because I want to go to see some of these other storms. And we're gonna go take a look at some of these other storms here. There's a tiny little road. little country roads out here can be pretty small. So let's get back to looking at some of these storms. The storms off on your left there, which are gonna slightly move to the center of the screen. That's what I think we're gonna go look at next if they last long enough. At some point I've got to turn around and go home because I got to make dinner. But I just wanted to share my little adventure with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, those are down by Archer City. I don't know that I want to drive that far. Maybe we will. But let's get back down to one of these major roads over here. I'm going to stop at the stop sign up here and take a look at y'all's comments. Oh my goodness. And we'll point at that storm off in the distance so y'all can look at it a little bit better. I'll zoom in, I suppose. Also, let me know what you guys think, if you've noticed any difference between the vehicles, because I plan on using this one. I mean, this is my storm chasing vehicle. That's why I bought this truck. But it is more expensive to drive, so I haven't been using it. I'm going to stop here at this stop sign and take a look at this storm here and zoom in a little bit more on it. There we go. Just kind of off there in the distance. Alright, let's see. Yeah, better stick with them. You are very welcome. Thank you. Let's see, that would be very cool. The storm's over. Central Texas look nice, though. Yeah, if I could get down there. You are so welcome. Loved riding along. They all seem to connect, though. Roads in the UK, like England, are... I think they were like, what are you pointing that way for? I'll have to zoom back out, because they gave me a weird look. Roads in the UK, like England, are so tiny. Yeah, they are. Roads in Oregon, all across Big River, Little Creeks, Mountains, so... Yeah, it's definitely pretty. Let's see, let's figure out what we're going to do next. We're going to turn east on 258 here. There's some stuff down by Windhorse. We might go down 25 towards Archer City. I don't know how far we'll go, but... Let me... see, this is south. Let's see, if we want to go that way, we actually need to go to Cadane Corner, so we're going to turn right. Look at the sun as it's starting to come down. Watching from Belfast. Thanks for watching from Belfast there. Yeah, there's some storms up north of us too. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, over there. That's due east of us, north of Dallas. Yeah, that's pretty far out there. I got somebody behind me. I'm going to speed up. Let's go take a look. You guys can see my hood. You'll have to excuse me. I can't change it right now. I don't know. Maybe you guys like to see the hood. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see the dents on it or not at that angle, but there are quite a few dents on this truck. From a hailstorm a number of years ago. And back in 2020, I believe, when I destroyed the windshield. But let's, yeah, we're going west. And then we're gonna have to get up here to Cadane Corner, and then we'll go south. We'll drive down to 82 probably and see what these storms are doing by the time we get there. Yeah, you can see the hood. Yeah. And we're in Kamei. And then after Kamei is maybe another little town. I guess we should get down the speed limit here. Coming into town. Alright, let's don't forget to smash the like button. I know a lot of you already have. I see 12 likes there. And if you haven't subscribed, which most of you probably have, but if you haven't, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon. Make sure you're notified when we go live. I know some of you have already done that, and I really appreciate that. Let's get down here, and I'm going to get to the intersection of Texas 25 and whatever road we're on here. I'm gonna be an angel tonight. All right, Unforgiven. Let's see. All right, let me continue pressing forward here. I don't have our location popped up there because the app was not, my GPS is messing up, which I don't know if it's still messing up. I don't even have it plugged in right now. Otherwise, you guys would know where we were, well, with the little graphic. I gotta see if I can fix the GPS. I might need a new GPS puck. This one's pretty old. I've had it for 5 or 6 years. Anyway, I will, and Unforgiven, I will see if I can set up that P.O. box. It's probably going to be a few days before I get it set up, but when I do, I will post the address on our page or on our YouTube channel About section. That way you guys, if you want to send me something, you can send it to me. Whether it be a note or a card or whatever it is. But let me get down here to the next intersection. Yep, junction with 25. I really love it up here. Look at this sunset that we might have. I think we're gonna have a pretty sunset. I don't think I'm gonna stick around that long, but maybe we will by accident. I've got to stop by the store real quick after I end the stream later and pick up a few things to make dinner. I'm missing a few ingredients. I'm gonna check y'all's comments here in a second. Oh look, I can pull right off here in this little spot. Alright, Kathy's Corner. I wonder if that's any good. It looks like it's closed. Let's see, this is saying that YouTube's not receiving a... I have 3 bars. I don't know why it's saying it's not receiving enough data. I'm watching it. Maybe if I pause playing it, then it will stop buffering. Yeah, it's trying to catch up. Alright, let's see. Keep singing the Metallica song in your head. Yeah, I definitely want to try and keep it family friendly, specifically because I'm starting to run ads on the live streams. And I don't want to run afoul of YouTube's community guidelines. Let's see. Well, there goes some fun. Buffering, lag, circle is trying to catch up to itself. Yeah, well, I don't know why. The internet out here is just not the greatest. Let me... Yeah, see the circle. Let me move. You guys probably can't hear me, but I'm gonna move. And we're gonna turn south here on to 25. Maybe we'll get a better internet connection. Maybe if when I finally upgrade the router to 5G, I can fix some of these issues. What's for dinner? You know, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna make tacos for dinner. Yeah, the buffering is definitely annoying. I get that. Oh, that bird almost committed suicide. Let me fix the camera here. That sounds interesting there, Unforgiven. Hopefully the buffering has gone away. I can't tell when it's buffering because I paused the playback on my end because, well, that'll contribute to the buffering if I don't pause it. So, and I don't want to waste a whole lot of data re-downloading my stream. So, I can't tell when it's buffering unless you guys let me know. Unless I do it on my phone, of course. But even then, I don't want to use a lot of the data on my phone, which is a separate connection. Let's see. There's a couple of pump jacks. I don't know if you guys can see those. We are coming into Archer County here. About to have a nice view of these thunderstorms to the south. see. What are y'all saying? We hear, yeah, for sure. Alright, we are. Let me go check my signal strength here. Oh, yeah, we got 5 bars of LTE-A. I think that's the other thing, is some of these are LTE-A and some of these are just regular LTE, which I don't know if you guys understand cell technology, but LTE Advanced is got more throughput, meaning I can carry more data on it at one time. So when it switches over to LTE, it's not as good. Probably when it starts buffering. Last time I did a firmware update on the router, at the beginning of the season. I actually need to check. Thanks for reminding me and forgiving. I may need to do a firmware update, but I really need to upgrade the router. It's an older router, and I've had it for a couple of years now. It's done really well for me, but you know, we have 5G tech now, and that's not a 5G capable router. But the one that I want to replace it with is quite expensive. It's the next higher up model, so that's going to be a upgrade I'm going to have to wait on. You want tacos? Yeah, tacos definitely sound good. Let's see if I can. There we go. Get you guys. You'll have to excuse the starburst there on the windshield. I've had a couple rocks at the windshield, and I'm not replacing it until it's destroyed. Tacos and stir fry. Okay, stir fry. That sounds pretty good. We're almost to Mankins down here. I'm gonna take a look at the radar real quick. Yeah, these storms look like they're gonna be raining themselves out. So I will. I think I'm gonna park up here. I'm gonna find a place to park, and we can just watch these storms from afar. And then I will probably go all the way to 82, and then I can take 82 and go back home. But for now, we'll keep going towards these storms here, and they're a little southeast of Archer City, which, for some perspective, they're about 20 miles from us. Oh my goodness. Hopefully next week, next week's looking very interesting. We'll probably be chasing and streaming quite a bit next week if all the pieces still continue to come together. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Storm Prediction Center begin to outline some risk areas. Once they do, I'll keep y'all updated on it, and we'll see what we can do in terms of streaming next week. But I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to hanging out with you guys. And yeah, looks like we're coming down here to 82, so the road's turning a little bit. Hey, Unforgiven. In terms of Discord, I'm waiting on YouTube to approve my membership tiers, and once I do, then I'll have Discord available for people who join the channel on the membership part. All tiers are going to have access to the Discord server, so we'll be able to do that then. But I'm waiting for YouTube to approve it so I can connect the Discord server to YouTube. And that'll allow you guys to more easily interact with the Discord. Let's see. Here we are at US 82. Oh, this is Mankins. I want to show you guys this. I didn't realize where I was. Okay, so I'm going to turn around here and show you guys this. This is really interesting to me. I discovered it this February when it was cold, and now it's not cold. But since we're out here, I figure I will share it with you guys. So I don't know what this is, but there's a little historical marker up here. I think I did a video about it, but I don't remember if I ever posted it or not. So let me pull over here, and I'm going to take the camera off. Yeah, a lot of shear, negative tilt. Let's go I'm gonna pull the camera off of here real quick so you guys can see this. I'm gonna try not to mess up the HDMI cable here. But this, these little houses here, and you guys can see my, the mount where the camera just was, but, there's a couple of these old houses and they're all made out of what appears to be stone. Excuse my fast zooming here. And then there's a little historical marker, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can take a look at it. And let's see if I can get this thing to focus. The D.S. Dudley Show, founded in the late 19th, early 20th century as a Wild West circus. The D.S. Dudley Show has been chief industry in Mankins for over half a century. Dick Dudley, born in 1896, a prize-winning bronc rider, bought the show in 1914, interrupted his career to serve overseas in the Army in World War I, came back and married Ruth Wolf and Mankins. Together they toured the Southwest, the show 8 months of the year, employing as many as 250 people, wintering here with their exotic animals. Younger generations of their family continue with the show. And so that is, that's here in Mankins, and I guess this is where they stayed. Here's my laptop, and I got my little laptop stand in here. But thought I found really interesting when I came here during the winter, kind of exploring the area. Get the camera reinstalled up here, and then the road ends, interestingly, up here, which nobody ever drives on this road, so we can just kind of park here and take a look at the storms off to our south. The road is closed up there, so no one's going to be driving on this road. We're out in the middle of nowhere, basically. Let's see. There we go. I'll put that there for a second. Looks like the Three Little Pigs houses. Yeah, definitely kind of does, doesn't it? These houses do look like they've been occupied at some point in the recent past because they have some more modern features on them. I see a satellite dish on this one here. But I just found it really interesting whenever I came out here before. And then the other interesting thing is this road is basically, the only purpose of this road is to get to the, well, there's another road over here that goes back up to the north. But that's it. So I don't really anticipate anybody coming down this road. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then if you turn around and go the other way, the road continues, but it is 100% shut off, and it looks like it's paved, but it looks like it's owned by a farmer or a rancher. And I'll show that to you guys too. I think I took pictures of it and posted it on Instagram. But here's your view. We'll zoom out just a little bit. Now it would be interesting. What is this? Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they'd stand up to twisters. You know, I don't know if they would or not. Probably not. It's definitely a nice spot. Gosh, RX. You know, I've never had barbecue in Kansas City, but I'd really like to try it. Hey, Dino, dinner is probably going to be tacos. More than likely. I just got to go pick up tortillas because we already used up all my other tortillas. Making sure nobody's coming. I don't think there's going to be anybody because, well, there isn't anything out here, but... Oh, my word. Don't forget the Pepto. Yeah, I'll try not to forget the Pepto. Although I don't really care for Pepto. I'd probably stick with Tums or something. But yeah. If you've joined in the last few minutes, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just sitting here watching a couple of thunderstorms down by Archer City. They're going to die out and start to become wispy in the next probably 30 minutes. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll continue on. But either way, I'm going to be just kind of chilling here for a few more minutes, and then I've got to get home and actually make that dinner. So, but I'm glad I got to show you guys Mankins, because Mankins is a pretty neat little spot. Yeah, I imagine it is. I've had barbecue here in Texas at multiple different places, and it's pretty darn good here in Texas, but I've always heard people say that Kansas City barbecue is better. You know, and I've got a sunset sort of kind of happening here, and I'm going to turn around and show you guys. It's kind of like the antithesis of the storm, because it's basically the exact opposite location here. And look at that sunset. I'm going to pull off here into this little spot where we can enjoy the sunset together here and get the hood out of there. If you guys have noticed, I think the picture quality might be a little bit better because I added a circular polarizer for those of you who didn't get on the stream earlier. That should also eliminate or reduce the glare off the windshield. I know sometimes at night when I open the door and the lights come on, it glares off the windshield and back into the camera and you can't see anything. I'm hoping this solves that problem. Yeah, you know, barbecue sauce is probably one of my favorite parts of barbecue. So, you know, if the sauce is better in KC, I definitely am looking forward to trying that. I'm going to have to visit Kansas City at some point. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, if you guys see some big storms out there, that'll be exciting for you guys. It's only 7:20 p.m. It's 8:20 p.m. Central. You know, the Northern Lights were actually visible from northern Oklahoma earlier this year. And in Nebraska and Kansas as well. But yeah, definitely would be cool to see them in Alaska, because it's a lot more of a raw nature out there. 9:26 there in New York. Sweet. Looks like these storms are trying to continue on. They've actually increased in... I mean, they're really tiny. You know what? Let me see if I can show you guys what the storms look like. I don't know if it's going to let me. But let me see if I can pull it up here on Radar Omega on my laptop. I'll show you guys as soon as I get the thing fixed here. Because right now it's actually not showing up. I gotta go fix it. Radar Omega. Wish I didn't have to do this every time. Alright, there we go. And now I just need to click OK, and then I need to zoom in so you guys can see it. I'm gonna leave. Let's do full screen mode, make it a little easier to see. And now I'm gonna show you guys the radar here real quick. So, looks like it's kinda... Oh, it keeps centering it because I gotta turn that off. I'm gonna try and hold it here because it's centering the location, but that is, those are the storms we were looking at, and look, see, it's moving it back. I'm gonna have to turn that off because that's kind of irritating. Control panel, radar settings, I think. Show range ring. I guess it's not in here. Maybe it's under display. I can never remember. Huh. Location settings. Move map with your location. No, I don't want to do that. Thank you. There we go. Now this should stick around so that you guys can actually see it. There we go. Those are the little storms we were looking at. Right now we're taking a look at the sunset. I'm going to come back and look at your comments because I've not been over there. 2:30 a.m. in the UK. Oh my goodness, you must be tired, Michelle. A Philly's cheesesteak from Philadelphia. I've never actually been to Philadelphia. Thanks for watching from Brazil if you're still on. Yeah, I love Texas too. And the sunsets out here are usually pretty cool. Peggy Inman, are you outside? I'm not sure if you're talking to me or somebody else. 10, 11 years ago, the Thunder Thursday. It's on YouTube if you want to see what we consider as a major storm. I'll take a look, Michelle, if I can remember. You visited the tornado monument. You know, I was in Joplin a year or two ago, and I wanted to go visit it, but I was having to get back home, and I didn't have a chance to visit it. Ah, your vacation ended. That stinks. Hey, Texas West, W at Texas West. We're just gonna go west. Yes, I am from Texas, born and raised in Texas. You're asking me. I am actually in my truck. I'm not outside, although technically we are outside, I guess, in a roundabout way. Let's sit here and watch the sunset. I'm gonna look at our storms real quick. I wish I could show you guys both at the same time. I want to get a camera in the back for you guys, and then I can put two up on the screen at the same time, or I can put one or the other up. But that's going to require some more equipment. So, I mean, I have the camera, I just don't have the ability to connect it to the computer. So at some point I'd like to be able to do that. But for right now, that's not going to happen. Can you give me an update on what we are doing here? Yeah, Peggy, I can give you an update on what we're doing. Right now we're just looking at the sunset, which is pretty obvious. But I'm going to turn around for you guys. That way I can show you what we were actually doing, Peggy. Let me go over here, and we're going to point at these thunderstorms we were looking at. So we were following these thunderstorms. There was a pop-up thunderstorm that's already died that we drove into. And that glare thing is working great for window glare. Thanks, Megan. I am glad that it is working because, my goodness, I can't stand window glare. And I know you guys didn't like it either. But that is what we're watching, Peggy. Are the storms that are to our south. I just was bored at home, and I decided I'd come out here, and I figured I'd share it with you guys. Watch a couple of these thunderstorms. I just love any kind of weather. 3 months of rain in one afternoon with the most amazing mothership supercell. Wow, that's I'm gonna have to look at that, Michelle. Zoom in. Oh my God, look at that side. Look inside that new storm. Okay, yeah, I can zoom in more. This camera zooms pretty far. I'm gonna try and keep the whole storm in view here, but we'll hopefully that works for you, Peggy. Oh, maybe the one to the south. Here, let's do this. There we go. Now you can see both updrafts. Watching from Central Wisconsin. Hey, hey, Top Gun. That's a cool name. You win the internet today. Yeah, we are in Northwest Texas near Wichita Falls. I'm just out here chilling, watching these storms. Maybe I can just put our location up there. Let me go take a look at my graphic and update it. I just got to go find it. Here we go. Let me edit the title. And then I'm going to... Well, I'm going to just create a new one. I'm going to copy this one. Can I copy it? I want a completely new one. No, I guess I can't. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. But yeah, we're in Archer County, Texas, northwest of Archer City. These storms look like they're going to be fizzling out on radar here. Let me go back to y'all's comments. Back camera also would be great. Yes, Lisa, I agree. You see something in there? I'm not sure what you see, but whatever it is, it looks interesting. Maybe the clouds that are closer to us look like they are trying to be a little Scud-like. Let's see. Wichita Falls is your hometown? Sweet. Yep, I'm not going to say exactly where I live, but in and around Wichita Falls area. Wes, let's see, Wes, if I can give you an idea. I live in a small rural town. We'll just go with that. Sure it has grown since I grew up there. 3 Walmarts. Yeah, definitely has grown, I guess. I usually go to one of the 2 Walmarts, the one over by Shepherd. Supercell thunderstorm. These are just thunderstorms, no supercells today. Thank you, Peggy, for subscribing. Hopefully next week we'll get some more interesting weather for you. But for now, this is all we get. Because this is all Mother Nature wants to give us today. And these storms, once daytime heating is gone, these are going to be completely dead. And since the sun's going down, we're going to be not much longer on these massive thunderstorms in Tennessee. Yeah, those storms in Tennessee can really get going, can't they? I am technically speaking in Tornado Alley. And that's I used to live in South Texas, and I moved up here specifically because I wanted to be closer to tornadoes, because I wanted to chase more, and I've certainly been able to do that. Let's see, we've got hold on, somebody messaged me here. Alright. Thanks, Michelle, for your message. Yeah, I don't usually fall asleep in storms, but not because of anxiety or anything like that, but mainly because I have to be awake, and I have to, I don't have to, but instinctively I got to be out there and watching them. So in that sense, they keep me awake. Oh yeah, the Terrible Tuesday. I've driven through the area where the tornado went quite a few times. It's they've rebuilt, obviously, since then. It's been a long time ago now, but can't even tell there was a tornado ever. Although I think there might be a little plaque or something, but I've never gone to look at it. Yeah, 2 feet of snow over hurricanes, that's for sure. Peggy, do I play Roblox? No, I don't. My kids do, though. 1998 F5. Huge tornado, I believe it was 2 or 3 that came together. There's pics of... interesting. Yep, tornadoes can happen pretty much anywhere. As a matter of fact, they've happened in all 50 states here in the United States. And for those of you who are not in the U.S., for our watchers in the UK, Canada, or wherever you guys are, they pretty much can happen anywhere except probably Antarctica. I doubt there's going to be tornadoes that far towards the poles, but and maybe not really very many near the equator, but anywhere in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, definitely have the possibility of tornadoes. I know Argentina gets quite a few. A snow spout. I've actually heard of and seen on video before some snow-nados, quote unquote. Let's see. Oops, I don't want to do that. These storms are going to peter out here pretty soon. And then I'm going to take off and go back home and pick up my tortillas. And I've got quite a few of you on here. My grandma tells a story about trying to figure out which side of the house to get on, and seeing it and realizing it wasn't going to matter what part of the house it was so big. Yeah, for smaller tornadoes it might help you, but for F5s or nowadays EF5s, it pretty much doesn't matter. You got to be underground in order to be safe from those kinds of storms. Even EF4s, you probably want to be underground. Heck, even for EF3s, any kind of strong to violent tornado, you want to be below ground or in a tornado shelter that's certified. Ironically enough, I don't have a tornado shelter at my house, but I don't necessarily need one because if there's tornadoes in my area, I'm not going to be at home. A snow-nado happened in Scotland. Hawaii and Alaska, yeah, tornadoes definitely happen there. No such thing as snow-nados. You know, I've actually seen vortexes. I don't know if you would call it a tornado necessarily, but one of the things that I thought was really cool to experience was thunder snow. That's really cool to experience. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's always really interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, these storms are going to be hidden behind these clouds. They're starting to lose their tops. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. I'm going to go... Can we still see the sunset, or is it hidden behind clouds? Ooh, okay. We're going to go take a look at the sunset before we end the stream here, because the sun looks pretty darn cool right now. I'm going to zoom in on it for you guys. Alright, let's zoom in on the sun, because this is the coolest I've seen it look in a while. I spent 4 months in Kuwait, and this is pretty much what the sun used to look like all the time out there. Let's see if I can focus this. There we go. This is the best shot I can get of it. Let's try to... There we go. It's not exactly straight, but... It's snunder. That's pretty cool. Yeah, some people build homes underground. I mean, I don't know that I'd want a house that's entirely underground. I'd rather just have a basement that was, you know, lined with concrete or something. Or a shelter that's right outside my back door. I've seen a couple of homes up here when I was looking to buy a house that had shelters in the backyard, but I wasn't able to purchase any of those. Definitely pretty, Peggy. Martin Van... Oh, I can't pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. Nice. And it looks like we're about to lose the sun completely here. Once it's down, I'm going to end the stream and go get me my tortillas. SCPS. I'm not sure what that is, Peggy. I'm gonna take the radar off. It's kind of blocking some of the view. I didn't realize it was still up there. And it looks like the sun is completely gone now. Yeah, Wes, the pattern definitely looks gnarly. Sure, go ahead, ask whatever you want. I'm going to start heading back home. I'm going to give you guys a chance to finish whatever conversations we've got going, and then we're going to end the stream after that. I'm about 30 minutes from home, so we have a little bit of a drive. Let's see. And take a look at y'all's frozen flying cows. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your evening and tortillas night all. Thanks for joining us, Michelle. I know it's late there in the UK. I'm gonna... Oops. Man, I bet that camera looks crazy. I started moving without zooming out. Sorry about that. Alright, let me, that must have been kind of trippy. Jeez. Alright, let me, cross the highway here. Oh, looks like that guy's carrying some Sea-Doos. I'd like to have a jet ski. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. South Carolina gets tornadoes, just not as often as Tornado Alley. As you were saying, Peggy. Sky sure does look pretty. Change, you know, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I guess I should probably get up to the speed limit here. We're not even going 75. Hey, sportsman. What do you hate, Peggy? Change? You hate change? Is that what you're saying? You wanted to chase tornadoes? Yeah. Hopefully we get to see some next week. Maybe we'll get lucky. Hey, Christopher. We're in Texas, but the storms have pretty much died off now that the sun is down. So we're heading home. But I figured I'd keep the stream up for you guys to finish your conversations. I'm sure that tornadoes have been a thing for a long time. Maybe even when the dinosaurs were around. I'm just speculating because I don't have a clue. Christopher, you asked where this was. We're by Wichita Falls. I think I tried to answer you and then I got distracted. Peggy, thanks for that. I don't really see myself as an idol. I'm just a regular guy out here doing what I enjoy doing. That's pretty much the extent of it. And I'm fortunate enough that YouTube exists and I can share it with you guys. Trying to keep up with y'all's comments. Having a hard. I gotta keep my eyes on the road though. So I'll have to go back and replay it to see y'all's comments later, and I'll see if I can reply to them. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on them, but I gotta be safe here. Hey Jeffrey, thanks for joining the stream. For those of you who've joined in the last few minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today's little expedition was more of a test of anything, a test more than anything else, because back in the truck, and I added a polarizer to the camera to get rid of the glare off the windshield, which you guys have said seems to be working, so that's good. And I'm hoping we get some storms on Saturday and Sunday, but the real action is going to be Monday, starting Monday next week, probably. We're near Wichita Falls. We're north of Archer City in Texas. Of course, our chase is pretty much over at this point. These were just daytime heating pop-up thunderstorms, and we did manage to drive under one a little while ago, but now that the sun has gone down, it's well, there's not much left out here. These storms die out during the summer once the sun goes down. And let's see, I got somebody's trying to call me. I'm gonna have to get on the phone here and call them back. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I'm gonna start heading home. And I appreciate you guys joining me for this little adventure. This isn't the exciting storm chasing that we like to do, but you know, you guys enjoy it. That's what matters, because I enjoy it too. And I will talk to you guys later. I know there's still quite a few of you on here. I don't like cutting y'all off when there's 70 plus of you, but if I were to leave it on, y'all would still be here when I got home. Which would be cool, because you guys stick around with me, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Wait. Hey, Peggy. What do you want me to wait for? I'm still here. Hey, Christopher. I think you're replying to Peggy there. You want to talk? I mean, I can let you talk, but I'm going to have to end it at some point because I can't drive home with you guys. Yeah, we'll be back live as soon as I possibly can. You know, I'm going to try to do this as much as possible. You guys will definitely have other opportunities to hop on and ask questions or talk amongst each other or talk to me. Let me see here. Make sure this guy's not going to pull out in front of me here. The sky definitely looks pretty tonight. There's a storm coming. Hey Megan, definitely thanks for joining. Appreciate your PayPal donation. It was very helpful. I need some mods. Yeah, hey, you guys, if you guys want to be a mod, send me an email. The email is listed on the About page, and we'll talk about who's going to be a mod. I'm thinking that mods will be limited to a certain. It's going to be limited, obviously, but we'll see if we can add some. But for those of you interested in doing so, please email me. ThunderChasersTV@gmail.com, or if you just want to click on a link, it's on our About page. Shoot me an email and we'll have a little discussion about what we're going to do in terms of mods. I really wanted to kind of limit moderators to people who join the channel once I get the memberships activated, which I may still do, but we'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. I may do it some other way as well, but I'm just throwing around some ideas in my head. Hey Peggy, good luck on your surgery. Hope everything goes really well for you. And you guys posted quite a bit of comments there, so I can't read them all. Like I said, I'm going to try to go back and rewatch this and reply to some of y'all's comments. If it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me or not on the replay, but if it does, I'll try to. But as soon as I get up here to this stop sign, I'm going to turn the stream off and continue heading home because, well, you guys don't want to see me shopping at Dollar General, I'm pretty sure. Hey, happy birthday. Hope it was a good one. Alright, I got somebody behind me. hopefully some good storms soon. Yes, definitely. All right, everybody. I'm gonna hit stop button here on my software, and I will see you guys soon. If you guys want to chat, as soon as I get the Discord server back up, or as soon as I get the Discord server connected to the memberships, if you want to chat on the Discord, just hit the join button on the channel once it's available, and you'll be able to join in on Discord chat with me. But I don't know when YouTube's going to approve it. Hopefully they approve it in the next day or two, at which point we'll be able to do Discord chat. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate every one of you guys. Appreciate all your comments and likes and subscriptions. And I will talk to you guys on the next Storm Chase or the next live stream if we do one from the house. Have a good night, everybody.